Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Laurel Dreams ASMR here. Today we're gonna do a celebrity gossip video talking about all the recent celebrity news, influencer news, the Oscars, and what have you. I always do whispered videos, but sometimes people do request soft spoken, so hopefully you will enjoy this. Let's get into it. I did ask AI to help me come up with a list of stuff, even though I do spend a lot of time on YouTube and TikTok. Sometimes I do forget what's going on. So the first thing that's all over my personal TikTok For You page is the feud that's been going on with Alabama Barker and Bhad Bhabie. Do you remember Bhad Bhabie, the Catch Me Outside girl? Danielle Bregoli, as she's otherwise known, she has really found a lot of love in Gen Z recently, as everyone's defending her and everyone's on her side on this, including me. Essentially, what happened is Alabama Barker, who I believe is 18, has been cheating, has been the mistress, I guess you would call it, Danielle's baby daddy. So apparently in December 2024, Danielle accused Alabama of attempting to interfere her relationship with this person called Levon, alleging that Alabama pursued him while she was undergoing cancer treatment. Yeah, so Bhad Bhabie was going through cancer treatment, and she, I believe, had a blood cancer. She still vaped, and people were like calling her out for vaping in her videos and her live streams. She was like, my doctor said it was fine because it's blood cancer. Anyways, it seems like she's in remission, which is great because she does have a baby, a little toddler, which is crazy because she's so young. But while she was undergoing cancer treatment, also a new mom, Alabama was in a relationship behind her back with the father of her child. And Bhad Bhabie recently released this track, which is kind of good, kind of whatever. It is good though. Called Miss Whitman, which targets Alabama and references her family members. And she also sampled Kanye West's song Carnival throughout the song, which is a boss move, if I do say so. And Alabama made this TikTok post. Everyone is like, oh my god, she called her dad. Alabama made this TikTok post where I guess she asked her dad to talk to Kanye to clarify that he didn't know that he was signing the rights to sample his song for Bhad Bhabie. So Kanye made this video saying that he just, accepts every sample because he just is like a fair artist and whatever. And he doesn't want to be in the middle of the drama, and he says he had no idea that it was going to be used for a Bhad Bhabie song, and it doesn't condone this and that, which I think was hilarious. I do not think that this young girl deserves all this bullying and hate. Obviously, she has turned off all of her comments on TikTok, but I do think she deserves it, because who has sexual relations with somebody else's like kid's dad. um I just don't understand Alabama in general, because if you don't know her, I didn't mention this, but she is Travis Barker's daughter, and I mean, Danielle also does this. They like to impersonate black culture, and Alabama really does as well, but it's really weird, and she's been very provocative since like way before she was 18, and I don't understand how that girl's parents, even though they're celebrities, allowed her to do that when she was a minor. Yeah, just crazy stuff. But yeah, it just seems like Bad Baby has won, rightfully so, in this situation. So we'll see how long the hate train lasts, because everybody's making fun of Alabama and her brother, the one that used to date Charlie D'Amelio. Other things that are happening, if you know this YouTuber couple, Matt and Abby, they're basically started off going viral on TikTok, probably like during the pandemic, and then they found fame because they started vlogging about their lives and about, you know, having kids, getting pregnant, things like that. They're family vloggers who are also Christian. There's like a very consistent theme in family vlogger drama, while also them ending up, you know, simultaneously being Christian. Basically, their personal relationship, these two people, are really weird, and they share everything online, like everything, their sex lives, how they don't sleep next to each other anymore, how when Abby gave birth, their intimate relations weren't the same, which is delusional and unhinged for a man to say that, not let alone in private to your wife, but also to millions of people to see, and then to make fun of the relationship and to talk about it. They have this podcast where they like to talk about everything, and I think most of the time it's really unnecessary stuff, but it's like that other couple, that another Christian couple, but they're like super evangelical. I can't remember their names right now, but again, mom, dad, and then they have 2 kids, and they constantly get into drama, and they also have a podcast, and they talk way too much about their relationship, and you can see in Matt and Abby's situation, Abby's being mistreated, and often in these relationships I feel like Christianity is used to like justify things that the man does, and the women just like, oh, it's okay, like I was in the wrong, even though they weren't, and they were totally reasonable with what they wanted. Anyways, they were in so many like drama things, Matt and Abby, but they recently were highlighted because Matt doesn't want to sleep with Abby anymore, not even like being intimate, because he said like, oh, they can do it during the daytime now, which we didn't need to know that. But he instead chooses to sleep in a walk-in closet rather than sleep next to his gorgeous, beautiful wife, who has given him 2 kids and puts up with him in general. But yeah, really interesting things that we get to observe as viewers. Another news piece I have for you, and I do not follow this person, Alex Earl. Alex Earl was in the Super Bowl advertisements this year. She has a very popular, I guess, TikTok following, she doesn't look like anything special to me, and I'm not even talking about her looks. I'm talking about her brand, like, okay, getting drunk and having fun, Miami life, but hasn't other people done that before? I don't think she has anything like interesting to share, but that's just me. I just don't keep up with her content. Anyways, she is a great businesswoman. Another great businesswoman is Alex Cooper, who you might know from Call Her Daddy, which also had its drama when it was starting to blow up. But Call Her Daddy is owned by Alex Cooper, and Alex Cooper has now started acquiring and signing on to talent and other podcasts. And she created this production network called Unwell Network. And under Unwell Network, there's Madeline Argy's podcast, which I listen to because I like her a lot, and Alex Earl's podcast, which is called Hot Mess. Basically, Alex Cooper has removed, or her team, the Unwell Network has removed Alex Earl's Hot Mess podcast, and apparently they're fighting. I don't know what it's about, but these two women are very similar in branding because they both align themselves with going out a lot, drinking and partying a lot, and very like sexually explicit, and talking about those topics, which is fine. But I think even their names, like, everything is very similar. So maybe it's a personal feud, maybe it's they're going different ways, but apparently during Unwell's Super Bowl party in New Orleans, Alex was not in attendance, and people have started rumoring that they're not friends anymore, even though they were like super like besties kind of thing to the public. But yeah, they haven't said anything about it, so this is pretty news, like new news. In other news, have you listened to Tate McRae's new album? I love it, and I can't wait to see her. But apparently her album, which is called So Close to What, was leaked online. At least a number of unfinished demos from the album was leaked online. And I remember getting this email after the leaks happened, I believe, of her leaking this song on TikTok, and it was basically this email where there was this link, you click it, it takes you to TikTok, and then you hear her new song, like a snippet of her new song, and you can like post a TikTok with it straight away. Genius marketing move, especially after, if this is like connected to the leaked songs that were done by other people. So good. Now it makes sense. But yeah, basically she made new tracks called Like I Do and Blood on My Hands, and yeah, she is going on tour. She looks incredible. Her performance on stage is amazing. I think she was on the Jimmy Fallon show. So yeah, everything's going well for her, but some bitch on Pitchfork really has it out for her, because they have done this album review. So her last album review, they reviewed it and rated it 6 out of 10 and like shitted on it. And this album, the same person on Pitchfork rated it 6.5 and called it like reheated slop. I can't believe that they have the nerve. Let girls enjoy what they want to enjoy. It's like she's a fairly new artist, I think, at least in terms of music, she has been, you know, dancing and performing for a majority of her life because she was a professional dancer, and obviously this carries on into her on stage performances and presence right now. Which is great that we have a freaking performer. I mean, Sabrina Carpenter as well. A lot of female musicians are giving us that, which is amazing. Like a all-rounded dancing, singing, acting, all kinds of talent we're seeing, which is great. But I just don't think that pitchfork review was necessary, like, to be so harsh. Like, you can say bad things, but like reheated slop. Anyways, and it's just funny that the same person just like didn't like it again. Why didn't you ask somebody else on the team to write something about it? Because it seems personal to me. They're going after her. A very drastic shift to Kanye West. Did you hear that Kanye West and Bianca Censori are like getting divorced? We'll see what happens. I don't know, but it's gonna happen. What else is happening? I saw something else before we look at some of them. Oh yeah, you know, I talked about this girl called Lily Phillips, who is a year younger than me, and she did that like challenge at the end of last year to have sex with as much men as possible or whatever. Anyways, she pretended to be pregnant. So this sex worker pretended to be pregnant, and apparently that's some people's fantasy, which I'm just like, okay, but like, why are you pretending to be pregnant? And then yeah, the next one she was like, oops, it was a joke, and a lot of people got angry about that. It's really funny. I looked at her page, and it seems like she took a bunch of pictures when she went to Spain like one time, and she keeps regurgitating them out. And the comments are so funny because obviously 99% of them are just like men like thirsting over her, but then some of them are just like, this is the only time I've seen you with clothes on. I don't know if that was funny to me. It's probably not that funny. Let's see. Oh, and also this happened literally like 2 days ago. Millie Bobby Brown basically has blonde hair now. And if you don't know, she is a notable actress from Stranger Things. I didn't watch it, but she's a good actress. You know, she's been in tons of things, but obviously she has grown up in front of people's eyes, and people are just like not vibing with her getting older for some reason. To be honest, her hair doesn't really match her. Like, it washes her out, especially with the color her dress. It was like this like pink dress that she wore. It just washed her out a bit, but I don't think she looks even bad at all. The dress just didn't fit, or like the color wasn't right, and the hair color. But I don't understand why so many people were like nasty to her. If she liked the dress, then it's fine, you know. But it's just like so funny. Not funny in like a ha ha like actually funny way, but like funny in an ironic way, that people come at women for changing. She's 21, she's allowed to grow up, like, she's married. And I think that was fast, but just having a different hair color and everyone's like, oh my gosh, she looks disgusting, she looks 40 years old. She does not look 40 years old. Come on. You can say that the hair washes her out. You don't have to call her 40. Because it's just not true. But yeah. And also, some people think that Mason Disick, which is Kourtney Kardashian's son, 16-year-old son, has a baby. I think this will not be relatable to a lot of people, so this is very niche. Who knows Alyssa Violet? Alyssa Violet, I think many people would like if they saw her they would know her, but if you heard her name you wouldn't, because it's not like she left a really big mark on the world. She didn't do anything like impressive. That's not to say she's not like entertaining or whatever, but anyways, Alyssa Violet was this girl who was in a relationship with one of the Paul brothers, and then they broke up. I think it was, what's his name? Not Logan, the other one, the short one. Basically, she was in a relationship with the short one, and then he was terrible to her. She made this expose video, she made a diss track. Then she was in another relationship with this guy called FaZe Banks, who has cheated on her, and then they broke up. But now, and this has been years ago now, it's crazy to think about because it feels like yesterday, but now she appeared in his TikTok. Like, I don't know why you would ever go back and appear in this like funny TikTok with a guy that was mistreating you, but it was strange. And another thing happened which is very similar, where Addison Rae was in a TikTok with an ex as well who mistreated her. So I don't understand why these women are going back to these men. Some people are commenting saying like, oh, the bills were too high this month. It's just a bit weird. And the way that people have crazy switch ups, they cancel people and then they go back on loving them. Like, everybody loves Sienna May now, and everyone hated her guts like 2 years ago. I'm not gonna say where I stand on that, but it's just strange how people go from 0 to 100. There is always a gray. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at some outfits, and I'm gonna show them to you on my computer because I'm crazy. Okay, so we've got the I think this is the Vanity Fair's Oscar party, like the Oscars after party. So we have Haley Steinfeld. It's just a dress made of crystals. I don't think it's like that special. Tate McCrae. I love this dress. I think it looks really nice, but yeah. No, Miley Cyrus. I'm gonna say that hair, ain't it? And I don't know, is that guy her boyfriend? Because he does look young, which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's the first time I'm seeing this dude. Kendall Jenner is dressed up as a doily. Hailey Bieber is just wearing a black dress. I have no idea who this is. Eiza Gonzalez. Demi Moore. Everybody wore something sparkly this year, it seems like. Brandon Sklenar. He was in the Colleen Hoover movie. Monica Barbaro, another person I don't know. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom. I actually really like Katy's dress. It seems like it's supposed to be some sort of animal print, kind of like tiles. I don't know what, but the texture looks nice. We've got Kim Kardashian pretending to get married. I hate this dress so much. Megan Thee Stallion, and she doesn't even look impressed. I think she also hates it too, which, I mean, who can blame her? The feathers look like they were just super glued on. The pasties just look horrible. I hate this dress. It looks like 5 minute crafts. Andrew Garfield looks lovely, but I like the brown outfit that he wore better. Oh my god, Olivia Wilde showed up as if she's going to Coachella, and I love this outfit on her. She's giving very boho, and it looks great on her, like the 70s hippie look, but like not for this occasion. Another outfit that I despise. It's just so ugly. The skirt doesn't fit her right because the seams are like pulling, and the color washes her out, and it's like you could just wear that just going anywhere, really. It's just a cardigan and a skirt, like you're at the Oscars after party. Like, do something better. Here we have Vanessa Hudgens and her husband, I think. Sebastian Stan and Annabelle Wallis. I don't know who Annabelle Wallis is, but oh, that's a lovely dress. We've got Madison Beer. It's nothing special. And I love this one. Emma Chamberlain. Emma Chamberlain's stylist Jared is just amazing. Anything that he puts her in, or anybody that he works with, they always look amazing. Like, he knows what he's doing, you know? I saw a couple more outfits that I liked. We got a bunch of photos of Kylie and Timothy while they were doing their awards rounds and appearances, them being like in love. Right. So Zoe Saldana, I did not watch the movie. I heard that the movie was terrible, and what I'm talking about is Emilia Perez, I think. It's this musical. I watched a commentary video on it and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch that. I did actually start attempting to watch it, but it was insufferable, so I stopped. I don't understand Cynthia's fashion, and I don't want to. So I love this. This outfit is giving. Dove Cameron really wants everybody to be afraid of her, and it's okay. Okay, Anna Kendrick, I'm afraid. I don't think this style looks good on her, and I don't understand the little balls like coming out of the dress. I don't know, it's not for me. I guess it's supposed to look like hair, maybe? Zoe Kravitz is just wearing this black dress. Oh, Lindsay and her husband. They look like they've come from their own wedding. Camila Cabello is wearing this stunning, like, bodice. I love that. The green, like the pistachio green, light green, almost like yellow hue green, seems like a trend, and a lot of like embellishments. You know this lady, Sophia Carson? I feel like it's a celebrity that is so famous, but you, like, I never know what she's done. I've seen her in Purple Hearts, that questionable movie, but I have never seen her anywhere else. But I always see her in awards and stuff, and I'm just like, and she has so many followers, but like, how is she famous? Like, she probably has like famous parents or something. Margaret Qualley looks awesome. She just looks like so cute. She did a performance as well. Ana de Armas is wearing this two-piece. Kaya Gerber is wearing this dress as if she's like a little ice cream melting. Holly Berry it's interesting. I think Cynthia did a similar thing with the tassels. Noah Centineo. Don't know what to say about this man. He's so funny. Mikey Madison. She won a bunch of awards, and her movie won a bunch of awards. Didn't watch it though. It's called Honora. Lily Rose Depp is not smiling and refusing to smile. I don't like this outfit at all. Yeah, that's it. Zoe Dutch. I don't like the pom-poms. And Rita Ora. Rita always wears something scandalous and questionable, so I'm not even surprised anymore that she's wearing that. It's just like this pleated purple thing. It's giving very 80s in a bad way. Do we have any other things? I liked this dress. It's kind of I think it's like a 20s kind of vibe. I actually really like this for Lily, although I agree with the people that say she should have just smiled. I don't know, she's trying to be moody, but it's just like, I don't know if it's working. We have a bunch of pictures again of Kylie and Timothy in love. I don't like his yellow suit. I don't. Now, as everybody's seen Selena in that black dress, she has lost so much weight. And she looks gorgeous. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it seems like she did it so fast. People are saying it's like the weight loss drug that we know of. And I saw this social media post, which was so sad. Like, people commenting bad things and bullying her when she had more weight on, and then people now commenting and bullying and bad things again on her body when she has less weight on. So no matter what she does, people are never gonna be like content. They're always gonna find some bad thing to say, which is just this position some people are in. Like, you can never win in people's eyes. Obviously, you can never make everybody happy, and if you try to do that, you're just going to explode. Probably. It's just not gonna be good. Even if you're a celebrity or not everyone's gonna like you. But the audacity of people these days of spewing every thought that they have without filter, and when they do it in a hateful way, like, oh my gosh, she looks disgusting. Like, especially talking about people's bodies, like, it's just not right. Yeah, I think let's look at Andrew Garfield for the last time. This is a great suit. I love a silk little shirt. Love a brown suit. So nice. But yeah, I think that should be the last one. This is Selena's skinny little look. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Soft speaking is actually harder to do than whispering. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what other videos you want me to make, and maybe I'll make them. I can't make promises. I'm sorry.